We got Chaac here up against Poseidon. Nino, man. I don't think I've ever fought this guy before. But I'm ready for him. So is Chaac, aka Optimus. Aka the boy. And I am just going for broke here. I am trying to spot this man in the early because I'm going to lose late. So if I go... Oh, fuck yeah. Best time to pop Shield of Thorns. God damn it. So yeah, I'm thinking if I go Shield of Thorns here instead of Aegis, I might have an opportunity to take a very early lead. And it does do a lot for you if you can manage to do that. If I go Aegis, we're playing for the late, just trying to survive. But if I go this route, I might be able to surpass that. Oh, that's the worst. Alright, I feel you. It's a good play, buddy. Just juked it. But it's very, I wouldn't recommend doing this, you know, often. It just is nerfed right now is another reason why I do it. So it's up a lot less often. Oh my god. But as a god like Chaac that doesn't scale as well as Poseidon does into the late, I am all about it. And as a god that has CC immunity with his ultimate, it's one of the biggest parts. If I was just a sitting duck against Poseidon, then I definitely wouldn't go this build. There's a lot of factors. Remember that. Don't walk into him as I can't think of any warrior actually right now that I wouldn't go it on, to be honest. it's pretty legit going this Shield of Thorns start. Just because he tends to beat most warriors as they get into the late. You just gotta be super careful and make sure you never leave yourself open to a free Kraken without a response from your ult, or you know you're not at high health.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I need that blue. I'll get it after this way. He went for Bracer. I forgot I don't need 4 mana pots on Chaac because he has his passive.
First blood.
Wow! See, that's what I'm talking about. You dunk on this man. He doesn't get decreased damage during damage taken during Stormcall anymore, right? I think he used to. I swear he used to. So you use the CC immunity from his ult to be able to move outside of the Kraken's range from the center knockup, or you know, just the center increased damage. He takes 50%, right? Okay, why does it not show that? I was looking. Why do I not see that? Damage, silence duration. Oh, 50% damage. Thank you. Because I was wondering. I was like, I did not think I was going to survive that otherwise. Oh, I didn't want to buy that. Oh, no, we're still good. Alright, keep going, keep going. Ride the momentum, Chaac. You think Chaac even, or Thorns even ignores the mitigation from Chaac and it still applies the damage at full to Poseidon? So Thorns ult, Thorns plus ult is insane? Are you serious? That would be crazy. So Chaac's also gotten a buff this season that gives him attack speed reduction in his 3, making this a lot more doable. Like I said, the only thing about this match was I think that Poseidon wins it in the very late, so I want to win it before then. But I don't think that means this is a bad matchup at all. I think Chaac, you know, he could even win it just by playing like this and winning throughout the early to mid, which should be his game. So yeah, he did half the damage to us during our ult there, and we were able to hit him with the Shield of Thorns plus the ult damage and just bopped him. I like Chaac a lot. He is a god that I very much enjoy. This guy is out of his element. Back to the water, buddy. Neptune.
This will get us system.
Damn, he does take a lot. Guy did go for his blue. I wish I stuck and realized. Smart of him to do that because otherwise I was gonna go and take his blue, or at least, you know, force him to prioritize the wave over the blue, or to make a difficult choice there on his next trip to lane. That's always what you gotta do when you're trying to survive, you know, in this kind of position. You've gotta scrap for the buffs. You can't just let him go.
Tighten up those loose bolts.
You know what? Leveling the 3 actually increases the attack speed reduction too. So I don't know. It's kind of contentious between the 2 and the 3. I think he's one of the gods that people disagree on the most, whether you should level his 2 or his 3. I remember Anatoly having an argument back in the day when Anatoly was, you know, like more relevant in solo when he was playing as a pro with somebody else. I think it was maybe Wolfie, and they were talking about it. And yeah, it was funny to just see completely different approaches from both high-level players. I'd like to alternate, honestly, and it's probably, I don't know, maybe it's the least efficient alternating, but it feels good to me. Shit, man. Oh, you bitch. Well played. Very well played. Unfortunately, what I did there was I fucking pressed R instead of X for my Shield of Thorns. And I thought it was R, and I do this so many times. I know many of you know that I do this, and it is very frustrating for me just as much as it is for you guys. But it happens, and I hate myself. Let's continue. Now we're in a rough spot because he is Poseidon, scaling well into the late game where his auto attack build is going to give us a really hard time, which is exactly what we did not want to happen. Got one dive. I thought it was a calculated dive, but I don't know if the Shield of Thorns would have even been enough. But I wanted to pop it really on in that engagement, and I was wondering what wasn't working. Thought it was down, but that it just had the wrong binding. This is a really good position for us, but I don't think we have enough. Oh my god, literally nothing. It's okay. We still maintain a little lead. He still has an ult, and we don't, but our ult's about to come up because we're Chaac. Got one of the lowest cooldown ults in the game, baby. All my cooldowns are super low with Genjis. Who's letting us have this time? We'll just take this and not contest this grab. I mean, it's blue. So I'll take a free red any day. As you can see, I'm going straight for the katana. I think that's going to be the big difference maker. We need to be able to stick to him. But Poseidon's a god that has a lot of ability to keep you off of him. He's got a lot of self-heal. Both with his increased movement speed on his 2, his knock-up on his 1, and his slows that he'll get through Gem of Isa, which he really should prioritize here. And of course, then he's got the ult to either just kill you or disrupt you. Alright, force out a bracer. Real nice and easy. I love this song.
We shall be victorious.
Going for the shell here. It'll help with, you know, the block stacks later on. And it'll, of course, just help with receiving any burst of damage from him. Shit, I had a feeling. He's so fast. Yeah, that delays the game a lot, which is a really good idea for him at this point. Prioritize on. Well played. Also, Poseidon is one of the gods that can do the Bull Demon incredibly quickly like that. Even while, like, under builds, not having pen and shit. Nice. Made sure to knock him the other way. Still not enough, though. Rough, man. He's keeping us honest here and not allowing us to really do any of the shit we want to. Yep, and now we'll be able to clear this.
This'll get us up and running.
The site. Probably gotta go for anti-heal up against that Bancroft. It's helping him a lot. And he's got Bracer. So I'll probably go... I don't know if I want Beat Stick or I want the other one. We don't have enough to take him right now. I kind of want to go Beat Stick. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm going to be hitting him a lot with our abilities, you know, proccing the Beat Stick a lot, and I don't need that much anti-heal, and having the Beat Stick gives us a little bit more power, which is really important for us sealing the deal in this kind of circumstance. It's so hard to find these kills on him even when he overextends, because he's always got some sort of trick up his sleeve. Yep, same. Tried to get his pathing, you know, but either way I went, he'd have another option to run through the jungle.
Repairing systems. Typhoon cutter. This is my fight.
Ah, we're so fast. Get him. There we go. Beautiful,
Killing
beautiful.
is actually encouraged.
See, if I didn't have that little bit of pen already and nice little power, might not have been able to do it. I do think Beat Stick still has a place. The other item is just so much better at giving anti-heal, but if you just want a little bit of anti-heal and you still want the more pen and power, Beat Stick still has a place in that kind of situation. He has got the Gem of Ice Zone now, as you can tell, as we were running him down there, being slowed. We got really lucky that he came back in. He's been doing that a lot, and he's been getting away with it. Here I might as well go for the Pestilence and negate the rest of that healing.
Your middle tower is under attack. This is my fight.
And then last item here, we'll probably go... I'm not too sure, actually. Either Executioner or he's not gonna go double defense, so probably Executioner. I need a ward in order to do that. Yeah, I definitely stand by the fuck. I definitely stand by going the read stick. There's people in my chat asking mostly do that. But you know what you learned doing that. Having so little damage here would be really detrimental. Even if the overall build will serve better to sell this and get that. You know what, actually, I can go Bulwark instead here. Nice for the CCR, nice for the health shield, obviously. I don't think Pestilence is all that necessary when we already have the beat stick. Oh my god, I forgot the ward. What did I go back for? I'm gonna buy 2 boards.
This
for
will
good measure.
solve the problem.
Will CCR not count against his knockup? On his one?
This is my fight. Blade Storm.
But either way, I like the Bulwark over Pestilence. It's just a really strong item overall. If you can go Bulwark Genjis, it's the ultimate defense. You have the crazy Genji's passive along with the Bulwark shield. Here, buddy. Shit, same advantage. You got Demonic. It's the difference maker there.
Extinction is not an option.
But once I have Executioner, I'll be able to fight better into that. Because our boxing potential is what's lacking there.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We need some of that nice percent pen.
Blade Storm. This is my fight. Energize.
Oh, knockbacks and knockups are always the same. I see. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't have taken this blue.
Repairing systems.
Nice. Looking real good.
Stand down. Blade Storm.
Ah, but then Poseidon comes along and does his shit. He just keeps getting faster. As the longer the engagement goes, he's racking up that passive. And he will find a way against somebody like Chaac that doesn't have consistent hard CC. He has no hard CC other than the knock-up from his ultimate. Still not enough for the Executioner, actually, right? He's going over to Bull is another reason why I want to rush over. Fuck. I just want to throw this at them so that they don't take this.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he didn't take it. Ah,
This area needs to be scanned.
it's a good song too.
We shall be victorious.
Oh yeah, I did have XE. It was close though, right? Close. Looks like he's trying to stop me from being able to protect the tower by going back and forth there. Alright, attack speed is on lock. I like this build a lot. And now with the XE, I might be able to change my overall build to from beat stick to the toxic blade if I feel like it's really necessary. Now I'm gonna focus on upgrading the actives. He's finally getting a pen item. I mean, demonic, of course, already counts for a ton of pen, but.
This is my fight.
Yeah, now we're hitting. And he has no anti-heal in this build. Something that a lot of people sacrifice against Chaac. Very often. I don't know why. He seems like one of the most important people to get anti-heal against for me, but what you doing there, buddy? So he has a sentry here. Ah! When the jungle creeps, what is it called? Not stale, the opposite of stale. You know, when they progress like that, when they, you know what I mean. When they start to get, they scale. When they start to scale like that, and their health gets so much higher, I always start throwing at the buff. So I miscalculated. This for your water, buddy. Wow, that just missed, but he wasn't gonna die anyway. But we have a really good shot at this. This guy's trying to do some shit. But it doesn't matter, this is ours. See you later, buddy. Forsake, thank you so much. Yeah. Alright, we finally had the opportunity. We seized it. Good song for Chaac in this skin. No, he actually doesn't have much health at all. That is why I wouldn't go Chin tier. If he did, I would. He's got hardly any. If you want Warlocks or something, but he's only got the Gem of Ice, so there's no health on Breastplate.
This area needs
Yeah, that's something to definitely look out for right now. Chin's is even better against health than it was before. Oh, you finally got that anti-heal. So look out for high health targets and definitely look to build Jins against it.
Blade Storm.
Now this is gonna be the toughest part, as always, ending the goddamn game. As somebody with these little arms. How do you, comrade? Let's see, is this build missing anything? I wouldn't say so. I think his build's good now. I like that he went to demonic too. It's really good against warriors. You're gonna be primarily auto attack focused.
This will get us up and running.
Use shell there, I think? Maybe? Probably his best course of action would be to sell the Bancrofts and go Hastened Ring. Looks like he's gonna come here to stop us. Jesus, he's so fast. Damn, that shell. Shit. If only that stupid thing wasn't there. No! God damn it! Choose Poseidon.
This'll get us something.
Oh, that's true, actually. He's lacking Obsidian against the double defense, but usually you go to Demonic and it still works out. I guess, because you don't really want to go Demonic plus Obsidian Shard.
Solve the problem.
But I don't know if it's better than going just the Demonic here. Personally, I'd probably just go the Obsidian plus the Demonic. Because I don't believe the interaction is that bad. But I don't know the raw numbers.
This area needs to be scanned.
It's been a very good game. He's been playing a really good defense. Wow, he couldn't pick that up. That's good for us. Sucks that he was able to take it, but at least he wasn't able to pick it up. Yeah, at this point in the game, Poseidon definitely wins the matchup. Damn, I got stuck on this stupid wall. So dumb. No damage on that. Surprised you didn't just go for the ult there. If I can keep him occupied here. Nope. He's got his priorities straight. How come you don't see attack speed Chaac in Conquest? Because you're not fighting.
This will solve.
Wait, does he have? No. Still not worth selling the beat stick. Because you're not fighting enemies that have a ton of defense and health in Conquest. Generally, that's only the support and the solo laner that are tanky. The jungler, it does get reasonably tanky, but still just fighting one defense item, and then, you know, prioritizing on the squishies. There's a lot more for you. I mean, generally, you're not even building any pen on the solo lane gods, to be honest. Or any power in general, but yeah, that's why auto attack wouldn't be as effective. You're more doing like AoE damage and stuff. Big team fights too. That's the reason that we're having so much trouble ending here, is just because the matchup does go Poseidon's way here. If he finally either finds the right build, which probably does incorporate Obsidian here and gets rid of the Bancrofts.
Long day at work. I have a 15-hour shift at aluminum fabrication as a quality control technician. Not that fun, but it pays well.
Damn. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. And yeah, that sounds rough as hell, man. I think he's ready to die here. Come on. Ah, got the stacks. No, yeah, he wants to go for it. He forgot about Bulwark though, bitch. Come on, guys. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to watch as he does this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know why he didn't go for it. I guess he didn't think he had enough mana. He was afraid of the creeps, but he could have killed this shit out of me. This is where things get incredibly rough. Gotta go attack speed, Boots.
We shall be victorious.
I'm glad he finally started fighting, but it is tough now that he's realized that he can fight.
This'll get us something.
31 minutes. Jesus Christ. I gotta go to Jen's. Go with my girlfriends. Hello. Oh. Like, yeah, he's done, dude. He's done camping. He said, fuck this shit. Oh, perfect knock up. Oh shit, he's coming. How many sentries does he have? Infinite. Infinite sentries. I can't kill him anymore. My power is not great enough. No, it's GG. What a shame, dude. Fuck Chaac into the ground. And this exactly is why I wanted to win this game before it came to this point. Unfortunately, that is Poseidon versus immobile warriors like Chaac that don't have the ability to, you know, to navigate around him and utilize hard CC to take him down. Rough, man. Rough stuff, but that's the fate of Chaac in the end, and that's why you don't really see him played very much. He has to awkwardly go auto attack where he's not a very good god for it. And we're not even going to lose here, actually, because he's completely out of mana, which is very lucky for us. But it's kind of like I don't see any way I can fight fire creeps and him. I mean, that's Poseidon's thing. That's definitely not our thing. I'll try, but this should be over. Yeah, he falls off some of the hardest out of any gob. Out of any, I guess you can say out of any warrior. Nah, I just say out of any guy, because a lot of the lower warriors, let's just say he falls off. Right? Indeed he does. Oh, what the fuck? Why would you backdoor it? Are you serious? This? You backdoor? Fucking, you stood in Phoenix the entire game? And then backdoored? In this matchup? Ew! That is actually disgusting. That's horrible. Who the fuck does that? GG.